doing well.
Good.
I'm doing well. Started my day off at work and made it here, and so I'm happy.
Started your day off at work?
At work. At work.
What was your day off today?
It wasn't my day off.
Oh, okay.
It would have been nice. It would have been nice had I planned it that way, but unfortunately I had to work, and my commitment is to my clients, so I definitely made myself available as much as I can before coming here. So
why don't you start off? Then we'll go to Shivani.
Oh, okay. Well, sorry about that. No, I'm just reading through all this. I mean, I love your energy and your application and everything like that.
Thank you.
Can you kind of just give me like the quick version, like you said, 30 seconds,
Okay.
you know, why you for the Millionaire Mastermind? Like, why are you ahead of everyone else? Why should we pick you?
Why am I ahead of everyone else? Well, for one, I'm very confident about my skill, about my experience. I've been under my brokerage for about 2 years. I've learned the fundamentals. I think I have what it takes to spring my business forward into a larger market, moving my business north, and compete competitively. And then just bring Miss Ashley, just exactly who I am. And I really want you guys to see exactly who Miss Ashley is. I'm driven and work very hard, and also just a great person, I think.
So how long have you been in business?
About 2 years. I've been licensed since 2007. Been active full time for the last 2 years.
Okay.
Yep.
And were you born here and everything? Or?
I am from the Bay Area.
The Bay Area.
The Bay Area.
Fun place.
Yeah, I'm from the Bay Area. So Green Valley, Napa area, like the wine country, that's home for me. So,
Well, fun.
So
we all like to drink wine. So.
You do like to drink wine? I'm from the Bay, and so so I found myself here when I went to ASU.
Okay.
And I went back home. I got into corporate, and then I came back. And
What kind of corporate did you do?
I worked in nonprofit.
Okay.
Yeah, a lot
Very
of big,
nice.
Yeah, a big part of my self ideology is like definitely giving back. Like that balances me, and so I'd love to give back as much as I can. And although you always have to put it, work to live, to eat, and to maintain your livelihood, I always try to have like that moral fiber in anything that I do.
Do you have a charity of choice?
Actually, I'm in the process of building like my own nonprofit organization, and I do give to different. My cause is working with young women. And so I'm just encouraging them. And so like just making them better people and then letting them be exactly the best person that they could absolutely be. So
is there a personal reason for that? Is there something you may have gone through in your life that maybe somebody helped you, or why?
Not necessarily. I just think that just my foundation and the upbringing that my parents gave me really gave me advantage when I can, when I look at other experiences, and so I feel like it's my job to share that, because I think that definitely makes a difference in the decisions that you make to become the woman that you need to be to fulfill everything that you would need to.
So they were a great support for you.
Absolutely. Parents were awesome.
Where are they now?
My dad actually passed my freshman year at ASU when I first moved here. First time away from home, and my dad died. I was like, oh my goodness. That was devastating, but I overcame it. He was active in my life, definitely gave me everything that I really needed to have to be the woman that I am today. My mom, she's here in Arizona, and then everyone else is back in the Bay. So
Tell me something that your dad has done that made you the person that you are.
Gosh, just every single day. I mean, just being there, and then just when I think about the conversations that we had, and just being there. I mean,
so like
he
as
was
a child, parents want to instill things, and it's difficult as a parent to do that and know that you're doing the right thing and that they're going to turn out the right way. So if you could look back and say, it's this thing, or there's something that you said, there's something that you did, or you were strict for this, what was it that made you continue to be the person that you are?
Gosh, I would have to say, I think as a kid we look at like some of the most simplest things, like, oh, he bought me this, so I love him, he's the best dad ever. He bought me this toy, and I think that's like the young mind. But as a woman, I would say just being there, and it's like you didn't have to buy me anything. You were there. You went to my soccer games, and you helped out, and actually one time my dad, he went on a field trip with me, which I thought was great. And so that's probably one of my fondest memories of him. He went on a field trip, and it's like my mom couldn't go, and she would typically be the one who goes, but she couldn't go. And so he was like, he called in, I can't go to work, so he went on a field trip. He made our lunch, and we went on our field trip. So
he stepped outside the box.
He stepped outside the box.
Tell me a little bit about your business dynamics. In the 2 years that you've been there, is your business growing?
Absolutely.
That's great.
Absolutely.
And do you have goals? Do you have goals
yes.
in writing as to where you want to be?
Mm-hmm. Absolutely. I've learned so much in the last 2 years. I've learned so much about people. I think being a real estate agent and working so closely with someone, especially one of the biggest purchases in their house, has taught me so much about people. One of my business goals is to grow. I have establishing my business plan, and as far as business dynamics, I'm actually in the process of just growing and just branching out as much as I can. One of the things that have been really helpful to me in building my business as a new agent, especially being that I'm not from here, has been like open houses, because it allows me to kind of get myself out there. People who are coming in to be like, oh, okay, I met this awesome girl, she's gonna help me buy a house. And so that's one of the business tools that has helped me kind of plant my feet in the real estate business and kind of get my share of the market share.
So you I love what you put in here. You're gonna be the next top agent of the Valley.
Yeah, that's funny, especially when I talk to you guys and I've had a chance to read your bios and I'm so impressed.
No,
But
it's great.
I'm very
I love
ambitious. I'm very ambitious and I'm optimistic.
More important though, what are you doing to get there?
What am I doing to get there?
You know, you said your business is all done by word of mouth. I mean, is there any other things that's making you, driving you every day, or getting to the point that you want to be at?
Well, and that's one of the things that I'm in the process of. I've taken several hard classes, and I'm going to continue to doing that and learning so much more about the business. I do feel like I've had a chance to read more about the Millionaire Mastermind, and so I'm like, wow, this is that key. This is that secret that I've been waiting for to
What are
really
you
bring
looking
my
to get
business
out of it
forward.
then?
What am I looking? Just to expand my business. To learn, to become a more efficient and a more effective agent. I come from Maricopa, and I think a lot of people are like, oh, Maricopa, that little small town, and houses are $90,000, which they've gone up since then. They're not quite $90,000 now, but I come from Maricopa, and I do believe that it's just happened to be where I start out. I chose my brokerage in Maricopa because gave me a chance to learn and sit around my broker and just absorb all this stuff, and I love being around like-minded people, so I go to the office 7 days a week. We bounce all this stuff off of each other, and I feel like even that experience has only taken me so far, and I'm ready to move forward.